And that one is in the dirt. And the count's full. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
And now the count is even. 1 out, bases empty. Outside low, and that's ball 3. Ground ball left side. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. Man at first, Freddie Freeman digs in now.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's. They're just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ohtani, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Ramos ranging into the alley, corrals it, and there's 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Back here at Oracle Park, and our pitcher in this game, Dustin May.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That's a strike, and the count 1-2. Line drive to short and caught. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoke, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Devers up to hit. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He sends it out of here, and the Giants have the lead now. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Willie Adames stands in. That one fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Will Smith. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. Tommy Edman at the plate. One down, base is empty. And that's fouled off. And a 1-2. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Gathers and throws. Got him. Nice play. Muncy digs in. And now 1-2.
1-2.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he chases that one. We head to the bottom of the second, and now here is Wilmer Flores. And a base hit into right. And that's going to get into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. Slides in safely. It's a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And a base hit. The throw to third, in there safely.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
On the ground. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Here's Andrew Kisner.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swinging a foul straight back. Schmidt at third. Yastrzemski over at first with one away. On the ground to short, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Top half of the third inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Enrique Hernandez. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Gets to it onto first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Mookie digs in here. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
The shortstop takes the ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here in San Francisco as we go to the last of the third. Now at the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Takes it in for the out. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Willie Adames will hit next. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez hustling after it. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Forget it. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Here is Freddie Freeman. Up the middle. Fitzgerald. Tosses to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That one ripped right center field. And this one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay.
He's in there. Safe.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Way upstairs. Ball two. One away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball down the left field line. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A laser to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2. One down. And here comes Tommy Edman. That
Ball
misses. 3-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Hit hard, base hit.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
In the dirt. Edman, the base runner at first with one out. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, and now it's Wilmer Flores. May comes set.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Smith gathers, goes to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Casey Schmidt now at the plate. The Dodgers leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Check swing, went around. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And that one missing low. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Pajes makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. May delivers. In the dirt, 2 balls and a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And a base hit. And that extends the inning. Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. Late with the swing there.
1-2.
Runner on the move. Out towards right center field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Brings it in, and that's the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Andy Pajes. And that's outside, and it's 2-1. In the air out towards right center. Lee makes his way towards it. He's there. He's got it. And there's 1 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the play, Mookie Betts. Next offering is downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a base hit. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss as he was late. Betts leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Flying around third is Betts. The relay to the plate. In there. He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swing and a ground ball, and he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
That's 3 singles in a row. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
Well, the way these 2 teams have battled in this game, you know you need more.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in San Francisco, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Slap the other way, foul. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Hernandez makes the grab, one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Elliot Ramos. The Dodgers leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's Devers at the plate. May fires. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And Devers hits that one. Hernandez settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. Here comes Max Muncy.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. He makes it safely with a leadoff double in the 6th.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And that's outside. Muncy at second with nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. And now Andy Pajes. Runner on at third, 1 gone.
2-1.
In there at the knees.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat.
Lifted in the air, right field. Yastrzemski makes the play. Out number 2. So the batting order turns over, and now it's Mookie Betts. The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses. 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Leading off, Willie Adames.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 45, Michael Kopech.
That's hard hit on the line. Hernandez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hernandez makes the grab for the second out. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. A little out front there as he swings through it. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to the left. And it's off the bag. No play. That's an infield single. Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. And that one hammered way back. Into McCovey, cold and gone. What a shot. 2 outs, nobody on. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Right side. Hernandez has it sized up and makes the grab. And that will end the inning. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? The 2-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential. His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career. Since day one.
So now it's Freddie Freeman.
Now pitching for the Giants.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is outside. Liner, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The bat.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Next offering upstairs.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Into the corner, but foul.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Will Smith to the plate. Strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to let
Adames. There's one. Ow! The double play ends the inning. Now the catcher up to hit, Andrew Kisner. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith down to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
One down, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Lou Trevino. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now, Elliot Ramos. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner on the go. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. And there are 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
2-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. And now a man into scoring position. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Finishes it off with the tag to end the inning. Well, one-run game. Now here is Tommy Edman. That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Muncy to hit. That's inside.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that is strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Goes to second. Safe there. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a count 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching.
There's one. Double play. What a quick. Willie Adames digs in now. And a 1-1.
Yeah.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Good feed. That's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Now the third baseman, Casey Schmidt.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. And a count 1-2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
There goes the runner. With the go-ahead run at the plate. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 2.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And the runner stays where he is. Got him. And the inning is. Here's Mookie now.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 75.
In there at the knees. That's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is off the wall. The relay to second. Safe at second.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Adames makes the grab, and there's one down.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
Next to the dish is Freddie. And it's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
still able to come through behind in the count right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And the batter now, Teoscar Hernandez. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Touches down. That's a hit. One run across, and that's going to roll to the wall. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in. Throw cut off, now to the plate. And he's out at the dish. The batter now will be Will Smith. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 9th.
No.
Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
Sends it to Flores, and the inning is over. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe. Runner at third, nobody out. And now Andrew Kisner.
Now pitching for Los Angeles.
Fitzgerald, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs.
Pitching to the Giants. Number 15, Logan
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Base hit and a run in to score. Now a long throw to first.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield and
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. And that one is inside.
home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So they're down to their final out. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Willie Adames to the plate now in a high leverage spot. And there's a ball.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone.
Out to short. Betts flips it, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our